Hello everyone and welcome back to A Studios. I hope you are enjoying the month of Halloween, and I have another very spooky and spectacular video for you today. If you guys are on Instagram or are artists at all on Instagram, you would know that there is this thing called Inktober. Basically, it is a list of prompts that go on the whole month, and there are many different people who create their own prompts besides the person who actually created Inktober. I am through my first year of actually doing the prompts and following the official prompts, and today's prompt is star. This is actually the first prompt that I do, if you've been following me on Instagram and following my prompts, that I used an actual ink bottle and a brush. Most people use a mixture of gel pens, ballpoint pens, or micron fine liners to do their Inktober. But I thought it would be fun, and I always wanted to try using an actual ink from a bottle as well as a brush to create a piece of art. So of course that's what you see me doing here with this little sketch that I had done beforehand. The first page that I showed at the very beginning was actually the first time that I ever had used a brush and ink, and I had also started a new sketchbook, which is mixed media, which I knew would be better than my other sketchbook, which was just, pencil kind of paper. From here I started doing some ink washes, and unlike watercolor, which is a medium that I'm very used to, ink doesn't move when you put it down, so you have to make sure that you have the right tone of ink mixed with water to get the shade or value that you want. And I found that challenging in this. And of course, this being my first time using ink in a bottle, it was probably a challenge that most people face. That being said, if you don't practice it, you won't get good at it. So of course, I'm practicing it. One of the things that I was looking to do when I started this was do the whole page black and have the dress fade into the background, but I decided that it would be way too much black, and then just kept the background white to keep up the contrast between the figure on the corner, the girl, the star child, and then the background. I did of course also add some embellishments in white and gold ink, which you will see soon as I finish doing the gradient on the skirt and dress, because I was like, it's a star child, and of course they would have some sort of starry garment, colorful. I put her in gold nails. I gave her gold nails because I thought that'd be really cute. Also, the star on her forehead, which you might not be able to see anymore, is supposed to be and is inspired from a book called Aragon. It's actually one of my favorite book series besides Harry Potter, and the main character Aragon becomes a dragon rider, and when at one point in the series he blesses a child, his dragon also blesses the child and leaves a star mark on her forehead. That's really like the main design element that I got inspiration from, and I really like it. And even though it's super subtle, it's something that makes the piece kind of have some sort of deeper meaning to it. Also, as you will see, I add gold stars, 4 gold stars in particular, over the head of the star child. And if you know anything about zodiac, you will know that this is the star sign and constellation of Aries. I am an Aries myself, so it makes sense that I put the Aries over her head. But I also love how the Aries, when faced a certain way and when drawn a certain way, can kind of look like a crown, which is kind of what I was going for this piece. I'm actually super proud of the way that this came out, and I hope you really like it too. And if you're interested in following my Inktober journey for the rest of the month, make sure that you go follow me on Instagram. Quick plug, I know. If you really like my art, you can go support me there. I'm really close to 300 followers on Instagram, and I'm kind of super stoked for it. Also, if you like any of the specific pieces that I've made for Inktober, or that I make in general, I am always open to selling originals to my fans and followers. Or just people that like my art. You don't necessarily have to like my YouTube stuff. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you like the piece. I will be doing another video that goes over all of my Inktober entries at the end of the month, so look forward to that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!